Hi everyone. Well, today I'm just going to run through how I've made some mini envelopes. I'm using them as page tabs, but you could just use them as decoration on your pages. I've made larger envelopes before and had them as on the side of pages, but these are very cute. I've seen a few people do them on YouTube, and this is just my take on it. So I've cut out a strip of paper, it's so simple, and folded it. I've inked these ones up on the edges and just added a little button, and it's just a matter of putting some decoration on. Some buttons, little bits of card, and if you put something on the back, then if you use it as a page tab, it's nice from the back as well. So this has got a little flower pot button, so I'm going to put that in my garden planner. And then this one has a watering can, and of course there's a bit of journaling space, could write a little message in there or a date. It could be at the beginning of your journal if you're giving it to a friend, and a little message about the journal. So I'll just run through quickly how I made them. And this one you can flip open and write in there as well. I made a little fabric one as well, just because I had this hessian left over, and I put a little pin on the front there, so I'm going to add that to my botanical journal. There's a couple more here. This one has got one of the cut-out wooden shapes that you can buy at Hobbycraft, a bit of hessian, and on some music paper. That's rather nice. And if I get a journal, I'll just show you what it looks like. So I'll get this one for now. So you just pop it over the edge there, and I say it looks lovely on the back, or a little slot on the side. It will stay very well, especially if you use thicker paper, or you can put a little paper clip on there, or you could, if you leave this plain, don't want it showing, you could stick it to your page and then it opens up that way. That looks rather nice too. Okay, so it's just a way of using up all your little scraps of paper like we like to do. So I've got some bits of background paper that I've put together. I'm just going to use this blue one. And you can cut the edge if you want it neater. But I've just got this, which is about the right size for what I want, but there's no rule to what size you use. But I've been using about 4 inches, so that's 8, so that's going to make 2. I'm going to cut that bit of white off. And then all I do is fold these two edges down, and you can leave them so they open up, or you could glue them right down. And then I fold this up to that edge, just leave a little space, and that's your envelope made. Very simple. I'll ink the edges up, but I'll spare you watching me do that. And when I come back, I'll show you how I'm going to decorate this particular one. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, well, I've inked up the edges on this, so it's ready for decoration now. I mean, you could leave it like that as well. I've got a couple more to decorate. So once you start making these, you can't stop because they're so simple. Now this one is a music page. If you don't want the flap out bit, what you can do is decorate that edge as the front, so then that would glue all that down, and then when you open it up it's just plain, and you would just fold it that way then. So then that would be decorated. For instance, on there I've got a nice big heart wooden piece that I may put on there. I got these from Hobby Shop or Hobbycraft. And then I've got a silver heart that I'm probably going to glue on there. That'll take some gluing, so I'll do that off camera. But there are so many options. I'll just turn it that way for a minute. For instance, you could have a puzzle piece and then perhaps put some lace underneath, and put some more napkin decoupage on the back or something. So you could have that. For this one, I've got these nice big heart buttons that would go on there nicely, and a bird button. And then if you want to build up layers, it's just a matter of having a bit of lace underneath, and I put it sort of at an angle, and then you can ruffle it up a bit, so it would go like that. I've got other buttons, pretty buttons. This one I thought I might put some, because I've got a sewing journal I've started, so I could put some lace on there, and maybe the other way. And then a button. That would look quite nice. You can use your little bits of jewellery that's broken off That would go quite nicely on there. And that's the lovely thing about these, well, and all journaling is, you can just make it unique for yourself, can't you? So it's just your style. This one, I've used some paper from one of our packs. So this is from the Moon Diary pack, and I've just oiled the paper so it's a little bit see-through. I did that a while ago, so it's quite dry. So I'm probably going to cut strips of this because it's got lovely images on, and the moons I might cut out for discs to put on the little envelopes, and then this bit would be quite a nice strip. But you can use any paper, you can use just tea-dyed paper. This is another page from one of the journals. And as I say, fabric, you can use fabric. These are from my masterboard, so I've just cut a strip off there. That's quite effective with a little button. And again, this one I've put some thread through the button just to add a little dangle. That's rather nice. You don't have to ink the edges up, of course, that's just how I want it to look, but you can have it more contemporary. So with this one I'm going to decorate the back of this card. So again, I could put this big heart on the back, but that might restrict opening it, but it would still work as a page tab. So you can use them in a number of ways. What else have I done? That's just a little bit of cloth underneath with a button. And so for the, if I put a circle on there, I just cut out a 1-inch circle. I've been using, so you could have, well, that one's got quite a nice number on it. So this is just a music page. So I could use that. And then put a bit of lace, and again this is a little wooden piece from Hobbycraft with that on. That would look quite nice, and then that's got the number peeking through and a bit of lace. So I tend to just use PVA glue, or just to stick these on I use the glue stick. So I'll go ahead and finish those off, and then I'll let you see what they look like at the end. Okay, well, we're almost there. I've made this one out of some background paper and put a little bit of lace and a button. This one I did put the tape ribbon and lace there, so that's worked out. And I put a little bit of wool in the buttonholes there. This one I laid a puzzle piece on there, and that circle with a number on, and then there's another number on the back there that shows, so that's quite nice. This heart one is glued very well, so that looks quite nice from the back. This one isn't quite stuck yet, but it's got a little leaf motif and the lace, so that's going to look quite nice when it's dry. This one with the ghostly ship, which is our motif on our Curious Moon design, I've put a napkin butterfly which looks rather ghostly on the back as well, but it's not quite dry yet, but nearly there, so that'll be all nice. So I think I've got quite a lot to be going on with. I just can't stop making them, and there's so many options, so I hope you enjoy making some too, and let me know how you get on, and then I'll be back again next week doing some more crafting, so look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.